they released the PC version on Game Pass. I mean, yeah, you could have paid £1 for playing it for a month, and then subscription. I think Game Pass is actually really good. I just don't go on my Xbox enough to justify it going on paying for it. Anyways, let's go. Where's my challenges? There we go. Sniper Mastery is all good. Like the major masteries now is just the aliens and the and Cerberus, and which should be good. Oh yeah, and Assassin's Solo Mastery as well. Haha. Enviction. Menigel. Heartbreaker. Got an OG player, I guess. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was... It wasn't so much the... I mean, I played the demo for a couple of weeks. I was like convinced. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is a lot of fun. And then it came, and then like the full version came out, and it was worse, and it felt worse than the demo. That's the tragic thing about Outriders is that the developers tried, but sometimes no matter how hard you try, doesn't necessarily mean you're capable. And if the launch of a game is shit, then that's it. It's hard to recover from that. Oh my god, you know what? I can't believe... I'm only in this situation because this fucker can't survive. Ooh. No, okay, I know, like, no, they must have tried, like, seriously, like, you don't have 2 weeks of demos where they treat it like a live service game, like a month worth of demos where they patch the game, tell you can keep your progress, so on and so forth. I mean, like, you look at how much they patched that game and tried to fix things, you know, like, there was genuine effort. Like I said, there's a difference between being, you know, trying and being capable. That's the thing. Just because they're like, for example, like, you know, big companies like EA and Activision, like, they're capable of fixing shit. They just rarely put in the effort because it costs money. Costs money to patch something. You know, but then you look at People Can Fly and Square and Square, and like, you know, like I said, they patched the game a shitload of times, but at the end of the day, it didn't actually fix anything. It didn't really keep the player base, and the player base. I think the player base was harsh to it, but like, in the sense that like as soon as it came out, people were shitting on it. You know, the stupid, you know, YouTube channels, you know, Yang Yong or whatever the fuck his name is, who just sits there and reads Kotaku articles, and you know, people that basically just make money on YouTube by shitting on games that are struggling. Like, you know, you can bet, like, you know, when Destiny 2 was having a bad time, and Fallout 76 was having a bad time. You know, there was these news YouTubers, you know, that were basically like they're basically just tabloid journalists that make a quick buck on YouTube because people like to gather around and point and laugh at shit. But yeah, the problem was, game launched like shit, and if it does that, you pretty much lost your fan base. You know, don't matter how fun a game is. Oh my god, you wouldn't think there was a fucking team of people here, would you? Oh, damn. 4 people in the lobby. I mean, you wouldn't know it, would you? But yeah, they sucked. I mean, to be fair, they sucked. They sucked. I mean, to be fair, like, they were trying to make. They didn't know whether to make a co-op game or a live service game, so they went halfway. And like, the game should have been a Borderlands type of game. If they wanted to make a live service game, fine. Because the game had potential. I mean, you had those expeditions that kind of behaved like strikes from Destiny 2. But you know, if you have to go all in. You can't just half-ass 2 different genres. Otherwise, you get something that looks like Outriders. I think I would have preferred Outriders if it had a live service game. You know, give us a raid. Like, if it was a knockoff of Destiny 2, like, I don't think anybody would have been too bothered. They would have been like, oh, whatever. But some people just went in there expecting, you know, Borderlands, which they kind of got. I think if you look at the all the previous games oh fuck me, the teleport. Look at all the previous games that company did. It was mostly like the shit game of established series. Like, it was like Gears of War Judgment, and like, I think they did the Bullet. They claimed they did they were like, yeah, we made Gears of War. I'm like, no, you did the PC part of the first Gears game. And then you also made like fucking Gears of War Judgment, which was shit. Everyone knows it was shit. They wouldn't have released the games. Wasn't it delayed like already? I think it might have been the same situation as like Fallout 76, where they announced it and they don't like to, you know, go back on announcements, and they did a beta and it's like, this game's kind of buggy. But no, like I said, I'm not saying they were good at their jobs. They certainly weren't good at their jobs. But I'm just saying they tried. Like, that's the key thing I'm saying here. That they tried. And obviously, like, after a while, you just lose patience. be fair, the gameplay is still good. It's just being one-shotted by stuff because like damage resistance is ignored. It's kind of rough. I mean, I might, if it was, oh my god, if it was like DLC, I might revisit it. I might revisit the game and like, but I mean, to be fair, I will say this: I did get my money's worth. I did get over 200 hours into it. This is one of them no revive lobbies, isn't it? Oh, you were stood right next to me the entire time. Okay. Running away from a husk. Oh yeah, I don't like it. I'm pretty sure the storylines was like, we'll finish this in expeditions, we'll finish this in DLCs. I mean, like, look at fucking Malik and Corrigan, for crying out loud. They just cease to be a factor once you pass the Trench Town section. And then like the final, not the final boss, the fucking guy that you meet at the end of the game, he just gets introduced and shot within the same cutscene. So he's the villain. Oh wait, no, he's not. Got what's her face? I mean, I wish Puppy Eyes from the start of the game was more of a factor. Oh, my vision is it's a computer. A what? A computer monitor. Vision she had with the Outrider. Oh yeah, the fucking, yeah, she had a vision that you all stood out in a fucking field or whatever. And then like, it turns out it was just, no, they were stood in front of a monitor. What the fuck? Yeah, it's dumb. It's only wave 6. It feels like a wave 10. I need to go back to my supply pile, and I haven't been there in a while. Okay. Well, okay. I was trying to like inch past it, but whatever. Yeah, there was a lot of storylines. I don't know, they couldn't really commit to anything. Okay, there's still 4 people here. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this match, but it feels like a bloody solo sometimes. I guess all the enemies are over there, so... Oh, it's Brute. Yeah, we built a ship after you left and made it faster. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. It was convoluted. Wait, Krabs, didn't you say you liked the story and now you're shitting on it? What is this? There we go, supply pylon kill. You. Not part of the plan. Yeah. You know, supply pylon with power amp. I mean, if you can do 2 blocks of armor worth of damage to something. To a Ravager. Not too bad, yeah? Power... With a power amp too. Alright, I'm right next to you. You can revive me. Yeah, like they set up that guy. Like everybody who gets introduced becomes irrelevant as soon as they leave the screen. Like it's like that fucking guy at the start that is a complete pain in the ass with the fucking glasses and the long coat. You think, oh, he's gonna be an antagonist? Nope, he's dead before the prologue ends. Oh, there's that woman that we met in the past, and then fast forward and she's like got an eye patch and she's got a bad attitude. Yeah, she's acting like a big deal. Yeah, she's gone as soon as we leave Rift Town now. Oh, they're hyping up this Seth guy. He looks like a badass. I bet he's gonna be like a anti-hero, or he's gonna be a, you know... Nope. Like, people be made irrelevant as soon as they leave the screen. Malik, oh, he's a big bad. He killed Seth. Nope, he fucks off and becomes a expedition boss. He has one of the most bullshit fights in the game, but and he's a challenge, but as a plot element, pretty shit. I mean, The only person that the final boss, like, it's like the guy that kills Pavel, not Pavel. Why do I call him Pavel? What's his name? Dabrowski? Fucking, what's his first name? I don't know why I called him Pavel. It's like, think of it like, what's the first Polish name that jumps to mind? Pavel. Fucking Dabrowski. I can't remember what his name was. Oh god. He was the only character. That's the fucking sad thing. He was the only person who felt like an actual character. Him and Potato Man, who got, you know, the guy that was getting stoned off like jungle fruit. Wheels. Oh yeah, we reduced her name to Wheels. I don't even know what her actual name was. She didn't even have a story. She just like, she was ordered to stay with us by Corrigan, and then she gained some powers. It backfired. She became crippled, and she was like, "Well, you can stick around with us for a bit. You buy and sell guns." He was consistently a bitch, yeah. So was Dabrowski. He was consistent. I like Dabrowski. Fuck me, what the hell was stopping me from rolling? Like an invisible fucking wall next to me. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, about 2 hours late there. Fucking hell. Guy, they're so committed to not moving, aren't they? He was a lovable wanker, that's the point. His daughter, underdeveloped but half decent. The protagonist character was fucking shit. Basically just cardboard. Potato Man with his alien waifu. Yeah, that's good. Seriously, there was no downtime. Can somebody actually revive me now? This time. Oh my god, they actually revived me. Seriously. Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I didn't say he was good. But he was consistent. He was consistently fucking stoned, and it was basically like the Native American that wasn't actually native. You know, live off the land, respect the heritage, you know, look at these people, look at, you know, alien, the Pax, you know, whatever the hell they are. You know. Like I said, I enjoy the game. I do enjoy the game. It was just I just ran out of reason to play it, and especially when, like, you, Cookie, and Bosky like kind of gave up on it. I was like, well, I've got no one to play with. The pug situation is completely non-existent. It's just, you know, matchmake for 20 minutes, get kicked constantly, lag constantly. People are like, if you're not doing 10 billion damage, then you're not worth having. But it's like, well, I need to do these because, like, I think it was like the game was like the player base was so snobby. You know, like, you needed to do the high difficulty runs to unlock shit, but you weren't. But people would kick you out of those runs if you couldn't do a certain amount of damage because people were like, meh. Like, I didn't like the fact that the whole thing was based around speedrunning, and like you couldn't just pick a build and have fun with it. You had to like use like a meta. Because the gameplay itself was a lot of fun. It's just, it's all about DPS, and, you know, some of the funner builds aren't about DPS. They're about, you know, support, or combos, or using certain gimmicks. So, the meta, the play base, the meta, the bugs, the inability to fix shit, the lag, it just... Fun as the game was, outweighed the pros. I don't know, I haven't really looked at the patch notes in like 6 months, so maybe the game is in a good state, but I wouldn't know, so... Slavery? To slavery? I don't even remember that. Oh, the natives. Oh yeah, with the Yeah, because that's the whole point. Like we came in, we colonized them. We're basically just the first people to arrive. Basically, or was it first people to arrive, or were they second, or whatever? People from the other ship turned up and just Africa'd the fuck out of it, and then it was like, it's history repeating itself. We're the bad guys. The humans are the villains. We created them. I mean, it's kind of a cliche at this point for these games. You know, it's like, oh, we're gonna leave Earth because it's shit to colonize a new planet. Oh no, the new planet's shit and hostile. Why? Because the humans and the corporations are the villains all along. Oh no, the best of us got grabbed. Why does the best player always get grabbed? So injustice. That I'm not. I don't want to go down there. Okay, fuck that. There's 3 marauders down there. He can bleed. We listen to Slipknot, people equal shit. It's too much. Okay, I might be able to make it. As long as one person extracts, that counts towards the Earth Mastery challenge. Good grief. To be fair, those 2 pugs that we got didn't even like revive or self-revive. They just existed. One person. It was like the sniper from Team Fortress used to say, you know, as long as there's at least 2 people on the planet, one of them wants the other one dead or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Something along them lines. Alright, Sentinel. What's he playing as? Fresh the old Twitch. Oh, not Twitch, the N7HQ stuff. We've got Condor and Silver Waves done that match.